A barren land stretched far and wide, with secrets lost, where dreams had died. Among the ruins, through sands that bite, a shadow moved in the pale twilight, a bounty hunter, lone and grim, a figure carved from worlds grown dim. Dust clung tight to their weathered gear, a cloak of silence, sharp as fear. Their eyes, like steel, both cold and keen, had witnessed horrors, sights obscene. A hunter of men, no ties, no home, their heart as dry as the desert's loam, yet purpose burned, a guiding flame, to chase the hunted, to claim the name. Around them, echoes of what had been a world of life, now frail and thin. Skeletons of cities kissed by rust, swallowed whole by the desert's gust. The wind howled low, a mournful tune, beneath the watch of a blood-red moon. And through this wasteland their journey lay, in search of prey who'd fled away. In a shrouded den where whispers grew, the hunter sat, their purpose true. A figure emerged from the smoky haze, with a tale of chaos in desert's blaze. A fugitive flees, a thief of the night, with a device that twists wrong to right. Bring them to me, alive or dead. Asterisk, asterisk. The prize is yours, with riches ahead. The hunter listened, their gaze like stone, a soul conditioned to act alone. The mission spoke of danger and told, but the bounty's weight was heavy with gold. I'll find your thief, the hunter replied, through wasteland's wrath, where secrets hide. A handshake sealed the deadly vow, and the hunter rose to begin it now. A mission set, a path unclear, through sands of time, both near and sheer. The chase had started, the stakes immense, the fugitives devise a riddle intense. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 02. Through shifting dunes and skies ablaze, the hunter walked through the desert's maze. A trail of footprints, faint and worn, led deeper still where the land was torn. The winds howled sharp, a scorpion's sting, as shadows circled on silent wings. Rival hunters, their blades drawn near, eyes alight with greed and fear. Step aside, the hunter growled, lo, this bounty's mine, leave, or you'll know. Steel met steel in a fiery clash, a flurry of strikes, a deadly flash. When the dust had cleared, no rivals remained, but the hunter was blooded, their strength yet strained. Scavengers skulked from the desert's maw, hungry for scraps, with teeth and claw. But the hunter stood, unyielding, still, with grit forged deep in iron will. The fugitive's trail, though faint, held true. Through peril and strife, the hunter knew. Across the wastes, through danger's lair, the chase endured in the desert's glare. Each step they took brought danger anew, but the hunter pressed on resolute, true. Asterisk, asterisk. In the shadowed shell of a world undone, the hunter crept beneath the fading sun. A ruined outpost, jagged and torn, its walls a relic, weathered and worn. Footsteps echoed in the hollow hall, a whisper of life where silence called. The fugitive crouched, their breath held tight, eyes darting quick in the dim twilight. The hunter stepped, their figure loomed, a spectre clad in the desert's gloom. End of the line, their voice rang low, surrender now, or face the blow. The fugitive spun with a desperate glare, a makeshift weapon raised in the air. But in their hand, the hunter saw, the device that defied all natural law. You don't understand, the fugitive cried, this isn't a tool for war or pride. It's hope reborn, the world's last chance, a fragile thread in chaos's dance. The hunter paused, their aim held true, but doubt crept in where certainty grew. This wasn't the prey they thought they'd find, but a soul with purpose, defiance aligned. A flash of movement, swift and sly, the fugitive leapt, the hunter's cry. Stop where you are, the warning flew, but the fugitive vanished, lost from view. Smoke curled thick, a sudden blast, the hunter shielded as debris flew past. Through shattered walls and crumbled stone, the fugitive's shadow was quickly gone. In the chaos left, a single trace, a clue lay shining in the desolate place. Not a weapon, cold and cruel, but a map, a cipher, a vital tool. The hunter knelt, their fingers traced, a riddle etched, no time to waste. This is no weapon of war, they thought, but a secret, priceless, fiercely sought. The desert wind carried whispers faint, of a mission hidden, lives to paint. The fugitive fled, but the truth began, to shift the course of the hunter's plan. Beneath a crag of jagged stone, the hunter found the fugitive, alone. With heavy breath and weary eyes, the fugitive spoke through desperate cries. You think I'm prey, a thief on the run, but there's more at stake than what's begun. This device I hold, its life, its air, a gift to heal what none could repair. The hunter's gaze was sharp, unkind, a tale won't save you. I've heard your kind, surrender now, your time is done. But the fugitive whispered, it's only begun. The warlord seeks not peace, but reign, to twist this power for selfish gain. This isn't a weapon, no blade, no shell, it's hope for a world that's gone to hell. The hunter paused, their grip held tight, a storm of doubt in the fading light. Could this device, this stolen prize, be the key to Earth's lost skies? Prove your words, the hunter said, or face the fate of the hunted, dead. The fugitive raised the device with care, its light pulsed softly, a promise there. The hunter stood with narrowed eyes, the fugitive's plea a stark surprise. The desert wind, harsh and bare, seemed to echo the tension in the air. I hunt for coin, not lofty dreams, yet your words, they twist the streams. If truth you speak, and hope you bear, why run and hide, consumed by fear? The fugitive sighed, their voice now low, because the warlord would never let go. To them, I'm a traitor, a thief to end, but to this earth, I'm a final friend. The hunter paused, their blade held still, torn between the chase and will. A choice emerged, both sharp and grim, to aid the prey or stay within. Fine, they growled, with a heavy tone, but tread with care, you're not alone. One misstep, one lie, you'll pay the price, this pact we forge is sharp as ice. Together they walked, an uneasy pair, through desert wastes, the barren air. Hunter and hunted, now bound by fate, to face the warlord before it's too late. The sky turned red as the warlord came, with fire and steel, their ruthless claim. Engines roared, and the earth did quake, a storm of death in the desert's wake. The hunter stood, their weapon tight, beside the fugitive in the fading light. Hold your ground, we can't let them near, this device must live, no room for fear. The warlord's forces, a swarm of might, descended fast like the desert's night. Bullets sang and metal clashed, as the hunter struck where the foes had massed. The fugitive worked with shaking hands, protecting the device from the ruthless bands. Circuits hummed, its glow burned bright, a fragile beacon in the endless fight. Explosions painted the sands with fire, as hope and chaos danced on a wire. The hunter roared with defiant breath, fighting back the tide of death. But numbers swelled, the warlord loomed, a shadow of doom, their power consumed. Give it up. They cried, their voices storm, you'll die like the rest in this desert's form. Yet the hunter and fugitive, side by side, refused to falter, refused to hide. Against the odds, they held the line, their bond now forged in fire's design. The battle raged, the skies aflame, the warlord's forces called their name. The fugitive knew, with a steady breath, that hope required a dance with death. The device lay dormant, its glow gone weak, its power locked, a code to seek. The fugitive turned, their face set grim, only one way this rests on him. The hunter gasped, their voice a plea, there must be another, don't let it be. But the fugitive smiled, resolve held tight, this is the cost to bring back light. Through fire and ash, they made their way, dodging the foes in the fray. At the heart of the chaos, they reached the core, where the device could change evermore. A button pressed, a code was keyed, and life's pulse answered the urgent need. The fugitive stood as the system roared, a final stand, their soul implored. Run, they shouted, to the hunter's dismay, the world will heal, but I can't stay. The hunter watched, their heart now torn, as the fugitive fell, a hero reborn. The device ignited, its power released, the desert trembled, the winds had ceased. Life began where death had reigned, and the fugitive's loss was the earth's great gain. The earth grew still, the air turned sweet, as life awakened beneath their feet. The device pulsed, its glow divine, a spark of hope through space and time. Green tendrils broke the desert's crust, turning wasteland ruins to fertile dust. Clouds rolled in where skies were bare, and rain fell soft, a healing prayer. The hunter stood in the emerald bloom, amidst the silence of the fugitive's tomb. Their heart was heavy, their gaze made steel, a promise born from the loss they'd feel. You gave it all so life could thrive, a chance for Earth to once more survive. I'll guard this gift, your final plea, a vow to shield humanity. The warlord's shadow had turned to flight, fleeing the dawn of this newfound light. The hunter watched as the sun broke free, a golden promise on land and sea. With purpose clear, their path was set, to honor the fallen, never forget. A lone protector, fierce and true, They walked the world reborn anew.